Where's my Hello, wonderful ladies and gentle genitals. I am live. I'm wonderful. How are you? Oh, this stupid thing. Better not do this to me. Hello, Connor. Alright, is this good? I was just on the phone with my Chinese pal, going over what I've learned. And he said I know how to pronounce things much better, so that's good. And I've basically mastered most of what I was learning, but yep, I'm gonna color this goyle, because why not? Did I just drop it again? Please, no. My eyeball hurts. Hold on. I gotta get my, this ain't charged? No way. Oh, that's pretty decent. I'm gonna get the other light. Turn that off. Gotta get my colored pencils, babe. I would love to do marker, but I hate taking the markers out. They're so annoying to find. So, there's that as well. Woman eats gong yung war. Alright, well. Have I made any created new ones? No. I have not. I can't. If I make new ones, I got too many to make new ones. I gotta keep old ones, you know? My girlfriend kept flirting with me today. So being your girlfriend? What the hell? I finally made a pretty lady. Oh yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. You didn't really change much about it. What do you? Oh wait, the side, the bottom two, yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's good. What the hell is that, bunny? Anyways, time to draw. What are we doing here? These lights are stupid. Alright. Anyone else remember that little coconut guy? Can't remember his name. Which one? Talking about for me or you? Anyways. Gong Yung Guar. Gong Yung Guar. Dog, I drew Gojo on the back of a worksheet in history, but I had to turn it in so I couldn't keep it. Well, doesn't he turn it back in to you after? Silly. I have a crush on Ian's son. You have a crush on your... Whatever. Where's Kix? He doesn't even know I'm here. I've been busy, but also not busy enough. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just color her in. Let's start with a cranberry color. Do I have a cranberry? Please, oh please, oh please. Damien, smell. Hello, Solo. Hello, my lovely constituents. Every character is an OC if we go by word definition. Yes, all my characters are OCs. I take pride in my creativity. It's dishonorable to copy someone. It's very dishonorable. I take pride in... I do have a few that look like characters, but they're usually characters I've never heard of. It's just you can't control everything to look like exactly an original thing. Some things might accidentally look like something else. unfortunately. He's only for himself. Real. That just means he's either a little narcissist or he loves himself so much. You know what I mean? Hello, writer. Yes, Penumbra. You know it. You know it so well. 10 points to you. Gambling. No. I don't think there's nothing wrong with cheating on a test, unless you're gonna need the actual knowledge for another time. I think the skill in school is finding out how to cheat. How to rig the game to your favor. You know what I mean? For the Ian plushie I want, it's $300. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Trust me. You can trust me on that. Not worth it. 100% not worth it. I wouldn't even pay for that ever. Because you gotta think, like, whose money is, like, if you need that money for your series eventually one day, so I would definitely wouldn't spend that. That could be something you work towards by earning something for it, but it's definitely not worth that money. $300, that's a lot of money. Hold on. Who mentioned me? Alright, anyway. I'm gonna look up my website real quick. 40 people. Nice. They're not real. Anyway. See, this is the character we're drawing real quick. Let me show you. Oh. Bink! She's right there, actually. We're drawing her. We're drawing our glory. We're coloring her. Apologies. We're coloring Penumbra. Our glorious baby girl. I have till February 14th, so I do commission. Good luck. Commissions are hard to come by. But, if you can do it, by all means. You know, I'm not stopping you. I don't think anyone should start a figurine addiction. I really don't. It's very unhealthy. God damn it, Yugi! Alright, where the Penumbra is very beautiful. I don't make a character to be ugly now. I want to look at him. Especially if it's character you gotta see a lot. I definitely don't want to make them straight bugly. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. Oh god, I see a mistake. Too bad it doesn't exist once I color this like this. Boom. Never existed. Fluffy Ian. Ian. I could be like in the hospital dying. She'd be like, Ian was in the hospital once. That looks like you're... Oh, damn, you must be having a good time when you're sleeping. Anyway. Why do I stream at night? Because that's when I'm awake. That's when I'm alive. But yeah, I was busy all day. That's why. I went to work. You want to tell me how my day went? Let me tell you how my day went. I woke up. I could barely sleep in the morning. I was trying to get sleep because I didn't sleep good the previous day or that night. So I was like, So I tried to sleep. Then I had some like thing to do with housing. I had to sign some papers, and so I couldn't go back to sleep. And then after that, I basically had to go to work. And then after work, they asked if I wanted to go bowling today. So I went bowling. And, yeah. And then after that, I had to call my Chinese friend. Because I haven't talked to him in a while. But we went over the things I've learned, some of it, a good portion of it. And, we're doing pretty good, safe to say. And, yeah. And I guess I played video games actually. I played video games right after I got home. I ate food. I played some video games for like an hour and a half, and then I talked to my Chinese friend, and now I'm here. You never met Ian's fan club? They scare me. You are the Ian's fan club. Am I supposed to know who Ian is? Oh, he already has a figure collection. Oh god, you're cooked. My sleep paralysis demon has white eyes, a big mouth with few teeth, and a big head, and a long slender body. Looks similar to Dementor without the cloak and pitch. Penumbra was my sleep paralysis demon. I would get way too excited. Oh, calm down, Harper. Lucky. But yeah. Is this the only timer? Oh yeah, we got the middle part to do. I have it like white in the middle right here. Oh. Hold on. Let me text my... Those cleats remind me of when SpongeBob stepped in strained... I know exactly what you're talking about. That's hilarious. That's actually peak reference. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm making goated god level right now. What do you mean? I want to go back to that scene. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a very long time, but I went back to the look at the SpongeBob when they turned to cavemen for a moment when Squidward time traveled. Thank you, Ryder. Oh, I didn't erase this. This was the one I was gonna do. I was gonna do this one, but this one, her thighs were super skinny. She looks super skinny. This is cool too, but it wasn't as cool as this pose where it's like right on the scythe. But yeah, I can't wait to draw an updated look in the next chapter she's in. She's gonna be in the updated one for sure, but they're gonna show she gets a magic comb and that's how she gets her hair like this. But GD. Well, you said GD. I don't know what you meant. You said God. I thought you made a spelling error. 12th time is not finishing the chapter. The chapter's coming along. I just been busy. Too many things happen in this couple months. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I already told you how my day went, to be honest. But I can finish it very soon. I just don't know what to do. I was trying to recruit Johnny, but he's a slow responder. So I ended up having to color the extra parts myself. And he doesn't have the facilities. I mean, yeah, I have to do things on my own. Who cares? Blah, blah, blah. But the chapter was supposed to be finished. I added more parts to it, and I took away parts that made no sense. There's a lot that goes into fine-tuning, you know? It was actually supposed to come out, like, 2 weeks ago. And then the remaster. But, I apologize, but, yeah, that's just the way it is, I guess. What is this color? Okay, we're gonna use that. But the next chapter is not gonna finish the arc scene, the Icar scene. That's the issue. And the more longer I take, the more I feel like I gotta hype it up more, and the more I gotta like edit it and revamp it. To X step, I don't even know what that is. Ian's biggest fan has been asking for a body pillow. It's coming out great, thank you. Flame, have you ever thought of making figures? I did, but that's getting lost in the sauce. Like, That's like me trying to sell NBA jersey with my name on it to people when I haven't been in the NBA. You know what I mean? That's like getting lost. Like, you know how Punk Bunny is with Ian 30 million times. That's not a good thing to like put yourself in a spot where I gotta see which one of these is actually a good pencil. Because I notice a lot of people do this when they're first starting out. I was almost on that trend. They make something and like, oh, we gotta sell merchandise. We gotta do this and that and this and that. Like capitalism is too much. Like some people be like, oh, I made a good character. Let's make T-shirts, and they don't even have a chapter out. That's getting lost in the sauce. And without Sig without thinking about the release date. I apologize. But yeah, I really don't want to get lost. It's so easy to get lost in that. But I think if I do have figures, it'd only be of like Enra and Flora and Purin or Shard or something. You know. Alright, here's the roadmap. The next few months roadmap. After we finish this chapter, I'm going to slowly remaster Icar's chapter, slowly revamp the next chapter after, because that's fully sketched up anyway, the next one. The one I was going to do before Icar's chapter. Yeah, I know, it's just stuff for me. I got my own merch too. I'm not using you as a reference that time. I was just saying, like, other instances. That time I wasn't using you as a reference. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the roadmap. So after this chapter drops, we're immediately going to go into the remaster. Because it should have been out by now. We're going to go to the remaster. We're going to work on the remaster. A good portion of it's done. We're going to drop a zine. Okay, the zine's going to come out. And what a zine is basically a miniature comic book or manga. It's basically like a pilot episode, but comic version. And then, after the zine is dropped, I may work on the full remaster at the same time of the zine dropping, which the zine's basically just a super ultra version of the intro of Numen's Law. Numen's Law is going to actually have an intro, kind of like Avatar, like how it goes, water, earth, fire, air, long ago, blah, 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 and everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. It's going to be something along those lines of an intro. That's what the physical copy is going to be like. Icar would probably not get an action figure, but unless say this goes big. Claymore cameo. He may or may not be in it. I don't think he's gonna be in the zine. Maybe he will. I do have the Clay villain guy in the zine. I think all these people might know. I'll tell you who's in this. Who's in the. These people are all in the zine. No, Icar isn't. Candora isn't. No, Bruno definitely is. I don't think Bam Jam's in the zine. I don't think he is either. He should be, but who the heck is Luna? But yeah. Harper's just barking over here for no reason. Anyway, I like this pencil I'm using. It's a Prisma. That makes sense. But yep, fellas. Guys, should I do my science homework while watching the stream or make geometry dash levels? Do your homework. Didn't you say it was failing or something? Like, if you really want to go on a downhill spiral of your life, do not fail your school, because getting pushed back a grade is very, like, I can halt your whole life's progress, honestly. You want to be a year behind every year of your life? You'll always be a year behind, so keep that in note. I just barely passed at some point. Like middle school, I was just barely passing all the time. But I was 1 inch away of like. But yeah, just finish. Again, the habit of Candora's filler. She's far from filler. She is far from filler. I have a lot of big plans for her. She's gonna have so what any character. So there's gonna be summonings in the show. I already told you about summonings a long time ago, but each person who has like some type of magical ability is gonna be able to summon. But the summon is gonna cost a part of their life force. So some people rather not have summons, but summons might cost their life force. So let's say you want a strong summoning, it's gonna cost. Let's say you want it to be like a super, like you want it to be 80% powerful, like super strong compared to a regular one. It's gonna cost 80% of your life force to make it. And she's gonna be the first one with an actual sentient version. But and or as zero fans. You could be this good easily. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I didn't want to go do that. I didn't want to have that as a thing, so I might not have it at all, to be honest. I'm really debating in it. Because he's going to have one. This guy up top. And Candor. Those are the only two people I have that might or might not have one. I don't want it to look like it's like JJK based either. It was more of a Naruto thing, to be honest, but I want to like have handicaps, cuz like if you're just summoning things like that, it's like if it's like a hand. Actually, it was more Elden Ring inspired. I lied. Very Elden Ring inspired. Agenda's law will be beautiful when it arrives. What the hell? You love her shoes? Thanks. It's pretty bare bones, but it's cool. Penumbra's law. She's not that cool. If there were to be another character get their own spin-off, it'd be a Nile. Sawyer's favorite, of course. But, because he has a lot of backstory, but I can't fit it into a chapter that makes sense. If it dies, you can't use it anymore. That's funny, because they said that, but Megumi been using his. His been getting clapped, and I see him use it again. So something ain't right. They said that, and they didn't follow their own rules. I'm drawing Penumbra because I didn't have anything good for her. I've never drawn anything actual, like, that was good, other than, like, the regular art. Ignore my background. Other than the regular... What the hell? Other than this piece. Hello, Shiki-chan. Hello, Nimbu. Well, someone said earlier they look like the, when SpongeBob had those shoes on, they stomped on someone's eyeballs. That was funny. You love that. Well, you can thank Overthrown. I thought I kicked him from the server, but he's somehow still in there. And he's doing the same cycle of what he did last time. Yeah, it's funny. Literally saying the exact same thing. What's your favorite Pokemon? It's Cubone or Cubone, however you say that. I like the lore behind it. And it's just cute, I guess. And it's like an OG version. OG Pokemon, too. I don't care for the evolution, but... I actually have a picture of me with all my favorite Pokemon as like a Pokemon trainer. I'm not big on Pokemon anymore. They fell off. I was gonna make a video on that though. Pokemon's extra mega evolutions. Good God. Good. He shouldn't. Let's get over it. I mean, Sawyer Throne. We're starting off the year strong. Where, oh yeah, Penumbra's right here in the back. You can barely see her though. The porcupine. Do do do. Didn't I make a video rating every single Pokemon, or did I black out and I just imagined that? I hope I did. No, I made a TikTok about it. That's what it was. I should look at that. They asked me, do I have any tips from starting a comic? Oh, that needs a whole new thing. Depends. I do have tips, and it's make sure your comic, your first chapter should be your best chapter. That's your most important chapter. So whatever themes you want your comic to be, you should want to have it all in that first chapter, because that's going to determine if the person keeps reading or not. So have all the best themes that you want your chapter to symbolize in the first chapter. So if you want it to be more of a funny thing, or like a horror, or like a both, have it in the first chapter. Have some themes or hints of it in the first chapter at least. Because people are going to determine if they read or drop your thing in the first chapter. You don't have to get it correct on your first go around, but, you know, hit those themes. That's what I say from my experience, from not doing that. So that's why we're remastering it for the 50th time. Yeah. I'm not starting a comic anytime soon. Yeah. Had another recast. None of the new gens are even here anymore. What are you talking about? Punk Bunny's here. Harper's here. No one knows I'm live streaming. It is 11 o'clock. I usually do it at 9:30. And it's good to get new people. You know what I mean? Doodle Blader's probably the newest new gen. You're here. You forget yourself sometimes. You like to look at yourself as like you're looking at the world in creative view, but Doodler's very new gen. Harper confused. I don't know. I think they had a rebrand, so I kind of confuse them. Gen Z is new gen. What am I? What generation am I? I was born in 99. You think you're the you're not the thinker. Oh, I forgot to color. I didn't color the right part of this. I'm missing parts to the scythe, and no one told me. That's your fault, Sawyer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where's my pencil? Does a pencil exist anymore? You're Gen Z. I'm barely Gen Z, right? What are you guys? Man. I'm just barely Gen Z over here. I don't even know anymore. Can you what? Hey, Unc Jin. Don't look at me like that, Sonic. First name Penumbra, last name Phantasm. Homestuck ref. I don't know what you're saying. Can you draw a animated character? Why? Can you? You draw that. I only draw original stuff around here. We're creative around here. We're creative. We only draw original things, and I advise you to do the same. Also, don't lob me in with those guys. I actually form a thought opinion. I didn't read from TikTok. Sawyer. One day, Sawyer, you'll know. One day, Sawyer. Do. Hello, I'm back. Who the hell are you? Who are you to be back from? Anyway. I'm so annoyed right now because it's the 50th year in a row. We're learning about kinetic energy and potential energy. Yeah. Be like that. The curriculum's so outdated, it's unbelievable. They want to teach that stuff to people. The teachers don't want to teach. I'm sure they're sick of it. But I know they're sick of it. Like, if I was a teacher and I said, you got to teach this specifically to the kids, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I quit. Do you know that we're having like a mass teacher quitting right now? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Teachers are getting fed up these days. They're like, the kids can't even read and think for themselves. Can I upload more drawing tips? I should do that. I was gonna do that after my chapter and get back to posting more content too. But we're working on it, fellas. Sawyer's up my rear, so I have to get the chapter out while trying to breathe. Just look at Bill Nye. Watch your Bill Nye videos. And go about your day, doodler. I should, yes. So I'll probably get back to uploading in a week. The next video I do have planned, a big one. It's going to be art tip for beginners. So anyone just starting art and want to draw like stuff like this, like the top tips that I would suggest learning. They don't teach you exactly how to do it, but it's like the things I suggest people should get into when learning this type of stuff. I grabbed like the perfect color right now. You sound like me, Sawyer. Sound a lot like yours truly. You sound like a lot like me. I was you once. Oh yeah, I forgot I had white out right here because her head looked funny. Some people have an argument. They'll be like, you were a kid once. I was. I didn't just spawn here. Yeah, so literally it's going off this, but I'm going to elaborate more. These are my top tips for drawing, pretty much. So it's, yeah, these are my top tips, of course, plus some extra. But yeah, fellas, what can I say? What can I say? I had nachos and now my hands smell like cheese and meat. Okay, that's cool information. You're lying. That's a new gen right there. Louis is so new gen, it's unbelievable. New gen. Wash your hands. Stop digging in your rear. Wash your hands. Wash them, you baloney. Look at her. She's coming for you, Harper. Alright. I'm upset Anti freaking disc blocked me. I think he did anyway. Either way, doesn't matter. I want Penumbra to come after me. Do what again? What do you want me to do again? Exactly. How dare he do that to me? Now I'm gonna have to get him. Now I'm gonna have to attack him. Whoa! It's nighttime, guys. Go to bed. You have school in the morning. School time, friends and family. Just did extra. Well, someone doesn't know how to clean their hands. Maybe you just put nachos in your nose. Anyway. Where did Sawyer go? Anyway. I was talking to him. Thank you, Hannah. I'm so sick I'm not going to school. How does Unc draw so good? Easy. I am so happy because it's snowing outside and temperature is cold, so I don't have school tomorrow. Yay! I'm gonna get that storm Sunday. I am white FlamesCreate, who doesn't make corny monologues about life. And I'm aware of my own absurdity and griminess, but I lean into it instead of being a poser like me. Oh, wow. That's where you're going with this, Sawyer? Attacking me again? How dare you attack me? But you're wrong. I'm far from the poser, you see. I've been more awakened than ever. It's you who are the poser. You've been the poser this entire time. One day you're gonna realize that I was never a poser. As long as I hold my true values and begin to grow. I know a lot of what I say sounds like textbook schlop, but it's really down basics. The basics is really not art related, but life related basics. Life related basics. I can see it now, why it makes sense. But no one who's actually awake. Nah, I've woken up. You'll never know who's actually woken up until you talk to them. A serious conversation. Trust me, Sawyer. The people that are actually awake want to rejoice. They want to make sure others have that same feeling, so they regurgitate and say the same things over. And the ones who don't listen, don't listen. But at least you say you tried. You know what I mean? I could never be a poser, Sawyer. I would never. Hello, Kix. What the hell? Hello, Kix. I just noticed. My day is pretty decent. I say it's a good day. How about you? I am literally a prodigy in social and emotional intelligence. Yeah, I doubt that. I am top 1 in social studies, dog. Don't play with me. I've never said I was better than you, but you have this complex of sorts that says that's finally coming out your cage. You might have had an inferiority complex. I don't know. I don't want to go there. In order for someone to talk about that topic, you must have. Me? No. We're all equal. We're all the same. Just sometimes it makes me saddened that we're literally all the same. Sometimes I hate my physical disabilities or my mental disabilities because I feel like I should be soaring the space galaxy right now and see what's going on, but I can't. Yes, I make this drawing. This is my character, sir, ma'am. Her name is Penumbra. I'm not getting money anymore. Tragic. He's found a new thing, a new plaything. I have a jester complex. I bet you do. What's so funny? Why the skull emoji? Alright. Why the big balls? Alright. I'm gonna just erase this for a brief moment. We're having fun, aren't we? I would listen to you yap. Thank you, Kix. I'm always yapping. But some people are so fed up with my yap. They're attacking me now because of my yapping. But my yapping holds weight. I don't just be yapping for no reason. Even though it just sounds like yapping. Think I just be yapping a yap? I be yapping my thoughts. Where else am I gonna do it? Yapping into the void, hoping someone hears and understands. But clearly no one does. Or maybe the ones that do just shut up and listen. You'll never know until someone pulls you to the side and be like, hey man, you was throwing down the facts. I can't quite regurgitate the same energy at the moment, but I'm listening to you. Which is probably more of that than not. Sawyer, I've already admitted a lot of what I say is pseudoscience. I have no actual... And a lot of what I say is proven correct. Maybe biased, but... Yeah. I've already admitted that plenty of times. I literally have a whole chapter called pseudoscience. Because you'll never truly know until you're in that predicament. I can't even see. But I know damn well I'm correct in some things. Most of what I say is to start a debate, but no one debates me, so I end up getting whatever I say taken seriously. I've also said that before, but no one listens to me. People say I like to argue, but I don't like to argue. I just like to throw bold points in the air and see what sticks. That's how you get some type of progress around here. But no one listens to me. Rawr. And the ones that do listen, they don't even have nothing to say. It's like, oh, that sounded kind of profound, I guess. And then that's how it goes every time, pretty much. But I'm not throwing walls of intelligence up. I'm not doing that. I literally love to discuss things, but no one discusses them with me. Wall of intelligence? I really like pissing people off. Well, I'm someone who gets mad easy, so I'd probably hate you. I'd hate your guts so fast. Your guts would be hated. Do you like your guts to be hated? But yeah. People just assume I'm like the smartest guy in the room, so they don't say nothing or debate me. Like this one person I was talking to, they'd always like have a debate with me, and I'd be like, "No, you're wrong." And then we'd be like, "No, you're wrong." And then we talk about it. But other than that, no one would talk at all. It just get to the point where like after that one person, other than that one person that would counter debate me, then it got to the point where I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh, so what do you think about this?" Or I say a bold take, and they'll be like, "What's your take on it?" And they'll be like, well, I don't think so." And I long for those conversations, but I literally don't have those conversations with anyone. Because I don't think people, they think I'm just a know-it-all when clearly I state many times I'm not. And I just throw points in the air. And people take it as fact because I say it so confidently that I don't want to argue with this guy, so I'm just going to accept whatever he says and move on. That's usually how it goes. I'm literally staging the floor to be conversed with, but usually that's where it goes. No one decides to convert. This does not look the gray I wanted it to, but I'm fine with that. What are you going to make next? I'm going to make you next. I can't hate lesbians. I've never said anything about lesbians. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm going to make my bed. And I'm going to lie in it. And I don't know what I'm going to make next. I only do the originals, baby. I just needed to practice my female anatomy, and Flora needed love. So I mean Penumbra. So I was like, let's do her. I would draw Flora again, but I failed it already once. So I was like, nah, I don't need that in my life. Well, it was pretty funny. My whole rant. You thought my rant was funny? I'm curious as to why you thought it was. What was the funny part? Someone smack his gum nails? Gum gnawls? What does that say? The crack of my screen. I'll die on the same hill, Flames. You could come out supporting. Bro, I am not supporting that. Never, ever. Anyway, never in my life. Never in my life. I'll never. I'll never. So if Numen's Law doesn't go millions and millions and makes the hugest amount of money, it's because I didn't accept the offer. If I suddenly get so huge out of nowhere, then I accepted the offer. That evil offer. But I won't accept that evil offer. I'm better than that. May you make Mario EXE. What the hell? Oh, the comeback. My memory's so short term. I swear to God. You have to avoid it because you have no choice but to avoid it because let's say he has a different point of view than where he lies. He'll get ostracized so fast. And it's scarier for him to have a different point of view if he did. And I'm sure a lot of them do over there have a different point of view. A lot of them easily get brainwashed, yes. But the ones that don't, they can't say a word. Or they're going to get, like, something might happen to them. But isn't North Korea the one where they don't even know what outside life looks like in North Korea? Yeah, that one's wild. I gotta draw the eyeball of the scythe. He brought it up. We're all in a war. Let's talk about something else. You want to know what I've been watching, Sawyer? It's a YouTube channel called Predictive History. This is not the color I wanted, but whatever. We're living with it. It's called Predictive History. I suggest you give it a gander if you want to increase your knowledge. I wasn't big on history until he started teaching a theory on how history repeats itself. It's pretty fire. This scythe is not the look, but it is a look. Rated by what the hell? It was? God bless him. Or whoever. That shit, that pisses me off. I swear to God. Swear to the highest heavens, if one of that happened to my loved ones, I'm up in the fire on them. Swear to everything. I swear. I swear to the Lord Savior. I swear to the highest pontiff. Am I family friendly? I don't know, sometimes. I try to keep it as PG as much, but you can only control so much, you know? Sometimes I get unhinged, but I won't say it's nothing too wild. That's your warning. Keep the channel family friendly. For whup? What's whup? Yeah, you can't have adult conversations. Unfortunately, you can't. Alright, I put a pencil in here that's not like the others. So which one doesn't matter? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. I will occasionally like to gander in the adult hot plushie. You remind me of my cousin. Oh, I thought I was original. Come on. The natives would never make... Yep. White people. My thing is that the white people in power made the poor white people hate other people when we're on the same team. It's like, hey, don't attack us, attack them. Oh god, I'm missing a purple. Oh, I gotta bring out the purple. So, what are you guys' dreams and aspirations? And sometimes the whole ice thing, like me learning about all this, you want to know the real reason why I haven't been able to push out chapters is this stuff. I'm thinking about it every day. I have a guilt consciousness. Like, you know, survivor's guilt? I feel like I have that like every day type of feel. That's honestly why I haven't been like super grindy. It's hard to ignore. I can't ignore, honestly. It's like destroying my soul to ignore the things that I've been learning. That's why I haven't been able to get much chapters out. That's the real biggest reason. It's like I've been in like a depressive downish. What, you wish to be better at drawing? Well, you could easily get better. You just have to put in the work. You have to actually put in the work. Yes, moving your hands good, but if you're not moving smart, then you're wasting your time. Moving smarter, not harder. You is OG, you ain't him, purple lady. What? It's a Mad Max. Yeah. It's tragic. Find the cure for herpes. I'm pretty sure we all probably have some form of it. My dream. I don't even know anymore. To be anti. Oh! Look at who we have here. If it isn't the one and only. Look at this, Sawyer. I'm glad you could witness. You have been unearthed. If that even is you. Which we'll never know, actually. I could be getting joked on. You never know. Overthrown's around the corner. He somehow is still in the Discord after I kicked him. Or banned him. Herpes from back from the dead. That's hilarious. God, I'm gonna bring you back from the dead. Anti-blocked me on Discord, guys. Punk Money, why'd you reply so late to the messages? He replied years later. I already know I gotta redo that one again. I thought I sent multiple versions. But I won't yell it this time. I block you if I know. Well, I was chatting with you on Discord, right? And it says I can't even talk to you. Watch. This message could not be delivered. You don't share a server with the recipient while the recipient is only accepting direct messages from friends. You can see the full list, however. I go here. Yeah, either you deleted that somehow. I don't know. Yeah, you're not in the server and you don't have me as a friend on here, and it's not possible. I still should be able to direct message you regardless if I'm not in your server. It says the recipient only accepting direct from friends. So now I had to send mail by Verd. Leave anti-dog, he ain't yo-ho. Yes, he is. Shut up. It's already too late, though, because I already colored. I have a little thing I can do. I already said, I thought he'd return a month from now, but here we are. An early return. It's okay. I had Kicks do digging to see on your whereabouts. The receiver. Anyway, that's it. I made my video. Alright, what should I do now? I think I should call it quits. No, I'm gonna give it like another 20 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm still gone. I just... What the fuck? God damn it. Anyway. How dare you? Oh, I was supposed to give you my number in that mail. Oh, tragic. A serious emergency phone number. Too late. I'm not sharing it here. How dare you? The receiver always has receipts. Yeah, we're going swell. I spilled my beans. Sawyer's exposing me. What else is new? Sawyer's exposing me. How dare. Right hand instead of left. Left hand is good. Left hand... no. Family friendly, family friendly, family friendly, family friendly. Sometimes I wish I can't, but like I have a responsibility. Flamed asked me. Left Hand Man's good. Haven't you heard the song? Hey there, come on down to the riptide. I don't want to get smacked again. Hey, Kicks. Kicks has Kicks has had the weirdest thing going on here. I don't want to expose that, but I do want to say it. Howdy, Chris. Hey, Kicks. What you doing? Read when you can. Yeah, I read it. I just said something about it. Does anyone listen to me when I say things? I said something about it earlier. I know I can't read all you guys' messages, like when they're on the thing and you guys be like, you didn't read what I said. But when I'm actually responding to you guys, peak money, I bet. Yeah, you made money in the weirdest way possible. Oh, I love Riptide. I didn't know it was that famous. I wouldn't like it as much. Oh, you left. Okay. I'm glad I found the song before I knew of its popularity. I'm sure it was popular before I knew of that, but still. Guys. Should I show my femboys? Anyway. I think I'm going to call the night early. Nah, I'm going to give 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm going to set a 20-minute timer. Because I stay away from, I don't really care about the music world like that. I don't know. I've only heard it once in my life. I don't really watch mainstream movies it would be in. I don't go outside for things I don't care for. I found the Discord. Oh, I thought you were already in it. Hey, Kix. What you doing? Alright, Sawyer, what should I draw? Ocean Man. Thank you for that. Hi. Hi, Kix. Huh? What was what voice? You don't know the old man from Family Guy? Hey, Chris. The pedophile old man. Draw something metal and edgy. I like where you're going, so let's do it. Who would be a good... If I want to give metal and edgy vibes, that doesn't necessarily mean the character themselves that has to be metal and edgy, but something more of the lines of how it's drawn is going to give us that vibe. I could draw any character in a metal edgy vibe, to be honest. From what I can see in my head. Metal and edgy. Who's gonna give that? Should I draw Purin again? God damn it. Stop it! Hey, Harper. Oh, I can't do the voice anymore. I'm pretty nasally right now. But I put Vicks in my nose. Oh, no integrants? Okay. I see you're a hater of culture. Alright. Fine. Time to whip it out. The skin. The fourth one. Alright. Let's look at it. Let's look at longest non-integrant. Okay. So, I could draw... What's his name? Nidus. That'd be cool. Nidus? No? Nidus. Let me find the characters folder. The alternate characters folder. It's in here somewhere. Extra characters folder. I think just think for a rare species that takes up most of the cast. Well, not really. I have more characters that aren't integrants, but you're right in that sense. But because it's told through the eyes of the integrants, the rare species. But yeah, I have a bunch of extra characters. Mr. Exposer. You accuser. Tough. I could draw this guy. Hold on. Mother Nature. I drew this guy so many times. He's very metal and edgy, but I'm not going to draw him again. But he's cool as hell. That's the problem. The problem is he's cool as hell. I'm not drawing Bombfire again. I could draw this guy. We can draw a bonfire again. All right, which one? Which one's Sawyer? Bye. I'm going to do a crazy quick sketch. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to probably lead off to the next. Bye, anti. Message could not be delivered to you, by the way. But yeah. Anyway. Which one? Slithering Snake Dance. Or Bonfire. Or this guy. This guy? Okay. This guy drew up my job a while ago. But he's going to be one of the Gorks who hate the culture of the Gorks, so he excommunicates himself. But the way he does it, his skin turns white from... Why is this like this? What is this paper? Aren't these future NL scenes right here? What's going on? Why are these like this? Man, this is supposed to be in this folder. Holy hell. Future NL scenes. What's going on here? Anyway, switches. Right, where's Penumbra? Hello, Charlie. All right. Thank you. Show Clippy. Hmm? Clippy's right here, baby. Clippy! Yeah. But, alright. I should have put a BRB down. But let's get into business. We're gonna draw this guy. Get out of my way, Gork. I'm not one of you. Anyway. Yep, I am the Clippy. Well, not the Clippy, but I am a Clippy. Drawing one of my characters from my series. Rawr! Anyway. Yeah, let's draw this guy. Let's make him cool. I don't know when he's gonna exist, but his skin's gonna turn pale from it. But, yeah, indeed. I don't know what he's gonna do, actually. Should he do a pose or something more dynamic? Ah, yes. Let me just try this real quick. Just to get the idea out of my head real quick. We're gonna do something a little bit more dynamic. Hands like here, probably. Dun 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 dun. I didn't invent Clippy. Don't do that to me. I will never take that. I don't take that. No credit shall be stolen here. Dun 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 dun. Maybe his like hands up front like this. Do you even see what I'm drawing? Has it been blurry the entire... That's annoying. That's very annoying. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna continue. All right, let's see how his leg's gonna look, actually. This one's gonna be like... I think you're high. I think you're very high. You're high on life right now. Tee-hee, giggling, wee. You're high on life. That's what it is. It's always that, isn't it? You burned my house to the ground. Sorry. Anyways, where is I? Yeah, he's gonna be kind of pissed. Let me just make it. How am I gonna draw this guy straight angry as hell? His nose looks like he's mad, but he's not. Oh, you can't even see his mouth. God damn it. And then it's gonna be like this. It should probably be right underneath, if anything, since the nose is. Sorry, you love coming at me. But guess what? I'll never be high. I am beyond that realm. I am way beyond. I will never. I'm better than that. I will never be high in my life. I'm too good for that world. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I loved your channel, so I started reading Numen's Law. It's amazing. Totally peak. Thank you for the love and support. Where did you stop? And where did you stop reading? Did you read the entire thing? Can't wait till the remaster comes out. Thank you, Soraya. Appreciate. I think his head's smaller than this, to be honest. We're just going in for the kill. I've never done this pose before in my entire existence, but we're practicing basically with this. Like I said, gotta practice what I preach, you know? Try something new every drawing. But we're gonna see what this even looks like to begin with. We're drawing this guy, by the way. His head's supposed to be a little bit more rounder. Kill. It's decent. I'm not feeling it completely. I'm not completely feeling it. Maybe I should, something's wrong here. God damn it. You know, this is a... All right, this is good. This is good right there. The face is pretty good. I like that right there. Punk Bunny, if you're still in here, the needed erasers coming in the mail. I feel like stumbling upon one of your streams some random day just made my life instantly better. I don't like calling people fans. I feel like that degrades them and makes them lesser than what I am. Because I think so. Because no one is. It goes against my philosophy to call people fans. I don't like it. I don't know my philosophy entirely. It's always developing, I guess. But I would never, honestly. I think, because if all of us have the potential to be something great, I don't think calling some, like, yes, I'll admit I'm a fan of people's work, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan or a huge fan. You know what I mean? For your printer, yeah, tragic. Then you lose you forget how they look originally. Thank you. That's why we're where we are. The hand was decent. I'm just remixing it. Should his hand be here instead? I feel like I want to do something a little bit different with his hand. Maybe both hands should come out. Yeah, that'd be different. He's gonna come clobber your face. That's not something he'd do, though. Maybe this hand's in front. Nah, I'm gonna have it right here. Actually, it looks good right here, to be honest. Yeah, it's better right here, tucked away, going for that crazy punch, I guess. And then his ability can come out afterwards. But I'm struggling with the body here. Because it's going to be like down here, but this is coming like that. So this thigh should probably be smaller then. It's all bulbous and... yeah. It's pretty good. But when I'm thinking about the poses, I gotta think about the way the character acts, like how they would jump and how their animation would be if they were to actually move. To get it like no, this guy wouldn't move like this. He'd move more in a... this guy actually would move more in like a... when he's going in for a kill, he's attacking you with his anger. He's attacking you based off emotions, not actual. So he's gonna be a little sloppy, but not too much. But he's just gonna... this is just gonna be like a basic him trying to go in for the kill, but he doesn't know how he's gonna do it. He's just gonna cover your face with his hand type of vibe. You want me to give you drawing tips on where to start? Thank you for the donation, love. Like, alright, how beginner are you? You know what I mean? That's the real question. Thanks for the love, Madden Man. But yeah, I need to know where to gauge you exactly on what tip I should give you, because I repeat myself too much. But, you know, I'd say take a screenshot of this if you really want. And this is my art tip for beginners on what and how you should approach art to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on where you are and what experience you have. Because I don't want to just like... because people be asking me sometimes for art advice, and they're better than... well, it's a rare occasion, but it happens. Oh, God. Done. Done what? And you can also join the Discord and send some art so we can actually gauge where you are and where you can go next, for sure. What are you frustrated on? I get frustrated. Well, I don't get... the point of it is really just to enjoy the process. I always enjoy the process. The only time I don't enjoy the process is when I have to, like, pretty much color something that I don't need to do. Or if you feel like you have to force yourself to draw something, probably don't draw it and just space away from it, to be honest. And then come back a little better later on. But it depends where you're struggling at exactly. If you're drawing something and it's not what you want, I still struggle with that too. Every artist struggles with that. They always overshoot what they can and can't do. But one way I fix that is just making small bits and tweaks until it looks perfect. And it's always good to seek peer review. My Discord's link in my bio. I don't know how the last person found it, but hopefully someone can send the link in here. But usually it's literally sometimes just the smallest tweaks that make it look far better than what it actually is. Like when I say, there's something wrong about it, you really like, what is wrong about it? You figure out what's wrong about it and just erase it and start again until you get it right. But like I say a lot, break it down to very simple shapes and move those shapes along the path. And boom, like I'm constantly erasing and adjusting this right now. Is it frustrating? A little bit. Well, of course, of course. Always, always Skull Beast. Yeah, you find it and we can help you. Or me can help you. Not instantly, of course, because I got bedtime. But gotta wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is I tried for this pose. It's pretty decent. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I wasn't really going for anything, so can't say it's any of that. I really wasn't going for anything. But I did want to draw. One thing I did want to do was add some intensity to it. That's what he said, metal. Metal is intensity, so I just wanted to... Maybe I should make his fingers more sharper to give that, like, death. Like, this is imminent type of vibe. Like, I'm coming for you. Like, this is about to, like... And also, I should add his abilities as well. The thorns, the black thorns. That's what they're called. Discord. It's like a symbiotic thing. But I don't quite understand it myself. But it does have to do with the main actual story. When I draw, I get anxiety. What are you saying? That's his Discord. You didn't send it. I mean, drawing's supposed to be a fun, explorative process. Figuring it out as you go. That's the beauty of it, honestly. Just figuring out. You shouldn't sweat it too much. Actually, you should revel in your mistakes, because if you know you made a mistake, you can move on to something better. If you don't, the problem is if you don't know a mistake. Because if you don't know a mistake, then it's just like, a lot of people don't know if they made a mistake or not. And then finding out later, it's like, dang, that was me with my chapters. But we're getting better bit by bit. But you don't need to be frustrated. I think you're just overwhelming yourself with things you possibly can't do at the moment. Sometimes it's good to take a space back and, you know, I'll speak. Is there a pimple on my face? God damn it. Acne's getting to me. I should change my pillowcase. I'm gonna flex some art right now so you can understand. Nothing. Just by looking. You'll understand the beauty. Yes, Harper. Yes, good point. Never get rid of your old drawings, because maybe you can always reuse them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these is from old drawings and poopy drawings, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes, like, I didn't know how to do this, I just went into it. A lot of the stuff you just learn just by doing it. That's what's fun about art. There's no real, like, risk. There's only reward. Only reward. Only reward. Where the hell? But yeah. I remember when I was caca poo poo. Sometimes I still am caca poo poo. But yes, I need to figure out where this arm is going. Okay. I always try and snap them. I can't. I'm gonna find one. Okay. I could make the hand smaller, but I don't want to. Don't make me. So it said something about my hand. I don't even know where the body is right now. I want to be honest with you. It's all this scribbling in my way. I can't see. I can't see. All this scribbling in my way. I can't see nothing. But yeah, he's about to cook someone right now. He's going in for the dangerous. He's gonna just destroy someone right now. What? What's gain? What? I could give you pointers if you join the Discord and send your art. Or you can send it through community tab and I can look at it next stream on YouTube if that's possible for you. Then we can go from there. That way I can actually see what's wrong. But don't need to get frustrated. I said I was doing a quick sketch, right? So no need to go crazy. This is just a quickie. Hey, you said something. Oh wait, I forgot he has this thing right here on his arms. I can't even show it. But it's in the back somewhere. But yeah, one panel in my chapter I just didn't know how to do, so I took it out. But it was a pretty peak one. It was a peak one for sure. Formidable. Oh, his ear things. Freaking Tanjiro earrings. His Tanjiro earrings. They're like right here, probably. Oh god, I put it in the wrong spot. I'm a failure. Tell my mother. Alright. The stuff in the promo folder looks like a manga or comic I saw somewhere. I hope not, because I'll rip it right up. She didn't see it from anywhere. That's all my own. Came from my own brain. have a cheeseburger backpack. And each ingredient is a pocket. It's peak. That sounds fun. The burger backpack girl. Oh, I remember. The burger backpack girl. The burger. Alright, I don't know what this this drawing. I think I'm done here with the sketch. But rawr. I'm gonna draw his nails coming out because he is a gork man after all. We'll put this in the future art folder. Future NL panels. We're going to put it in the back. What if one day Flame came out as AI? You got she, they, them, and then AI. Said, I'm coming out as AI. Thank you. Join the Discord and I can help you out. Appreciate the love, mate. I will be making a video when my next chapter comes out on the top things we can and can't do. Don't spend your money everywhere. Anyway. Are you in the Discord? We can work on this tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. So there's an art help chat. Send it in there. There's a art help area. But yeah, we can work on that. All right, people. It's late. I'm going to go to bed. You are too. Let's go. Come with me.